Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you 2 tips for tomorrow's horse racing action. But before we get into them, I quickly just want to reflect on my only tip of the day, which was my nap at Wolverhampton in the 7 o'clock. That was Queen of Burgundy, and in the end she won. She was able to make all, she got a really soft uncontested lead, and in the end she was just a game performer and just stacked them up and had too much speed for her rival. She was advertised at 14-1. She was quite well backed. There was a non-runner, which meant that there would have been a Rule 4 incurred, but still, nonetheless, it was still a good result, and fingers crossed we can continue our good form moving into tomorrow's racing. So like I said at the top of the video, 2 selections for tomorrow, and we're going to be sticking to the all-weather, where we're going to be going with my next best to kick things off. We go to the 4:10 at Lingfield, and I like the chances here of Harry Free for John Fahey and Clive Cox, currently available at 9-2. Now, on first glance, this does look to be a hot race. You've got the likes of Kaboo. In fact, actually, this race was a good race last year because you had Rohan, Diligent Harry, and Pop Master all in the first three. They finished in a blanket finish, and all three of them were smart horses last year. And Harry Free is actually a half brother to one of those horses, and that is Diligent Harry. Now, this horse, Harry Free, is quite an interesting horse for Clive Cox. He won his first couple of starts, and then last time out, he was sent off favourite on his handicap debut. But he was a little bit unlucky in the run. He never got a clear run. He was coming up the stand side, and in the end, Adam Kirby just had to ease him down. But he actually wasn't beaten that far if you go back and watch the race replay, and he finished full of running. I just think he could be suited by this track tomorrow, and there's going to be a bit of pace on, which could just help him settle. He is going to be wearing a hood, which might be a concern for some of you, but that doesn't concern me. I think they will go a good pace for him, and I could see him coming with a wet sail and being able to pick up a few of these. He's currently available at 9-2. John Fahey does replace Adam Kirby, but that's not a negative for me. John Fahey has been given a few opportunities this winter by Clive Cox, and he has been taking them, so not a negative for me there, and I think he's good enough to get the job done for us in the 4:10 at Lingfield. We then go to my nap of the day, which runs in the 5:30 at Kempton. I like the chances of Arousing here for Harry Davis, claiming 5. He's riding for William Haggis. He's got a good opportunity, currently available at 11-4 with most firms this filly. I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet here. Now, this horse I thought actually ran really well on her return from a short break. She wasn't very well supported in the betting. She went off at 10-1 that day, but that was in an all-weather fast-track qualifier, and she just seemed to lack the stamina over the 7 furlongs when we saw her last time out. She's a real speedball, and I think that this drop back in trip tomorrow to 6 furlongs could really suit her. She's very unexposed still over this trip. Her family are a very speedy one. She's related to one master, but her dam was a 5 furlong Group 3 winner as a juvenile, so there's plenty of speed. She's by Kodiak as well, whose progeny tend to do very well on the all-weather. I can see this horse getting into a good prominent position, and she might just have too much speed for her rivals, and she can get the job done, I think, in this race. So that's why she's going to be my nap of the day. So they're the 2 selections then for tomorrow's racing. Short and sweet. Hopefully we can keep up the good form. Also as well, please remember to subscribe here to my YouTube channel at Lucky Loaders 15. Hit that thumbs up button as well. If you want to follow me on social media, Insta and Twitter are the places to do so, where my handle is at Lucky Loaders 15. And if you want to find out a little bit more about myself, check out my website. It's www.chrisloaderracing.co.uk. So please game responsibly. Hopefully we can have a couple of winners for you tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.